Good evening, everyone, or good morning, or I don't know, middle of the night. Middle of the night in your case.
Yeah.
We are here for another interview. This time I'm interviewing the awesome Mr. Ramsay. Do you want to say hello to everyone? Well,
Yeah.
everybody gets
Hello.
here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hi, Goose. Hi, Flying Llama Liver. Hi, Asian Persuasion. And thank you so much, Jack. I appreciate that. Hi,
That's all
Corpsey
good.
Fan. Empoleon, what's up? Wow, like you guys are getting here quickly. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Oh, Super Mario Vlogs and more. Hello. Hi. Hi, April. Welcome. Haven't seen you here in a while. Oh, it's 3 weeks till your birthday, Napoleon. That's awesome. Congratulations. Oh, I'm sorry. I won't say your name. Person who just asked me to say that. Can you look at the comments, Mr. Ramsey?
Yeah. I'm looking at them just now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know because sometimes people can't see them.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So, for the sake of time, because I know I'm keeping Mr. Ramsey up because it's like 1 a.m. for him, I
It's all
think we're
good.
gonna. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. Did you have? I'm sorry that I sent these so late. I'm really bad about that. And this is all kind of impromptu because we had to switch around the interviews due to some scheduling error. But Mr.
Yeah.
Ramsey was nice enough to move his time around because he wasn't scheduled till next week. So here we are. Do you feel okay with the questions? Like, are there any that you need me to take out?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
no, let's just go for it. We'll wing it.
Okay. So, what is the origin of your channel name? And I know we were kind of just talking about that off the air, but yeah, please enlighten us.
Yes. What was that story you were talking about when we were off air?
The Dr. Ramsey story.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with that.
Let's just get that out of the way. It has
Basically,
nothing to do with Dr.
yeah.
Ramsey, everyone.
Basically, my surname is Ramsay, so that's that.
So you took your son's name?
No, my surname, my second name.
Oh, gotcha. I see. So
Yeah,
it's just
so
named after you, like
yeah,
Mr.
pretty much.
Davis. Got
Yeah,
it. Okay.
yeah.
So you had no worries about using your actual name or anything like that for that?
Um, Not until after I put a few videos up, then I kind of thought about people I know finding my channel. Um, but no, not really.
Gotcha. Would it be what would I know this isn't one of the questions that I put on there, but what would they think if they like found out that you did this, your friends?
Um, I'm not entirely sure.
I
I
feel
don't know.
I feel like many of us have that concern that,
Yeah,
somebody that knows us in the outside world will find our channels. It's always kind
yeah.
of
I mean,
awkward.
I think it's a bit different if my channel was bigger, you know.
Gotcha.
But
Do you think you'll change
no,
it before, you grow some more, or do you think you're just gonna stick it out?
no, I think I'll just stick it out just now. Um, if people
Gotcha.
find out, it's not the end of the world, you
Yeah,
know.
it'll just be interesting and potentially awkward.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. What inspired your avatar? Because I know you have the scary looking guy there, like he's plotting the end of the world, and then there's a
Yeah.
flag behind him. So what's the deal with all that?
Well, you know Mr. Black Pasta?
Yes.
Yeah, well, he got I think it was a new banner done and I saw it and at the time I was looking for my own kind of image
Hmm.
and I just seen it and I was like, wow, that's really good. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So I messaged him and he was kind enough to let me know who done the work for him. Um and it was Yeah Man TV.
Oh
And
yeah, man.
so
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, his work's really good. So I messaged him and he was like, oh yeah, I can do a logo for you, no problem. Um, and all I said to him was I wanted a kind of a Scottish theme to it because from what I gather, I've looked around on YouTube and there is thousands of narrators, but I haven't came across anyone that's Scottish yet, and I feel that's kind of what makes me unique. So I kind of wanted to display that in my avatar or logo, if you will.
Gotcha. I do agree. I look through many channels, newer, smaller channels, and you're the only
Yeah,
Scottish guy out there. I mean, there's definitely the Irish ones. One of my
yeah,
really good friends is an Irish narrator, but not Scottish.
yeah.
So it does definitely set you apart. Why the purple?
The purple.
Yeah, the purple in the background, the flag that you have in the background.
Oh, it does look purple to me. I thought it was blue. Oh yeah,
Oh,
wait, you're talking about the cross.
yeah, the cross in the
The
background.
oh yeah, it's meant to be white.
It's a white cross on the purple. Well, it
Yeah,
looks purple to me. I'm sorry.
no, it's meant to be white on blue. I
Gotcha.
promise.
Okay. I see. Yeah, yeah, man actually did my Margbot avatar before this one. It
All
still
right.
shows up on my video. So yeah, he's a very talented
Yeah,
artist.
reasonable
What?
prices as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was so
Yeah.
fortunate with that. Who inspired or what inspired you to start your channel?
Um, Prior to making my channel, I'd maybe been watching like narrators for maybe 2 or 3 months beforehand. It was quite new to me. Um, However, I think it was really when I have to think about one video, it was Doctor Creepin. It was one of his. I used to work in the dark web stories, and I remember it was one of the longer ones I'd watched, and just lying there in bed, and I was thinking, wow, this is really good. Um, and the next thing I know, I was buying a mic, and I was thinking, I'm gonna give this a shot myself. But there's so many good narrators out there that I used to watch, like Corpse Husband and King's Book, um, Mr.
Yeah, Dr.
Nightmare.
Creepin is definitely a great narrator, and so are all of the other ones that
Yeah.
you've named.
Oh, Mark Media as well.
Who, I'm sorry?
Mark Media.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I haven't heard too much of his stuff, but yeah, I'm familiar with all of them. They have all inspired many people in this community to start their own
Yeah.
channels. So I can definitely relate on that. Do you have a process to prepare for recording?
Um, n- Not really. Just when the house is quiet, I just think, oh, I've got a spare half hour or an hour, and I'll quickly get something recorded, and then that way I can sit and edit it when there's people in the house. But as far as a process goes, there isn't really one.
Okay. I feel like that's a question that I usually get. I don't prepare. There's a few people out there who actually do the whole vocalization and all that stuff, but I feel like most of us don't really prepare. We just do it when we get a
No.
chance to.
Yeah.
What is something that you wish to improve upon when it comes to your channel?
Um, there's probably a couple of things. Um, One of them being the way I tell the stories that I do. Um, I feel I very much tell it in the same tone. Um, a lot of people have said they enjoy it that way, but on the other hand, when you listen to some of what I consider inspirations in the narrating scene, they put so much emotion in. I think that really sets them apart from the rest of us.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
that's definitely something I want to work on. And another thing would be kind of branching out with the kind of content I make and create. Um, Nothing too crazy, but I'd quite like to, I don't know.
What
Not,
other areas would you like to branch out into? Do you have anything in mind, or do you just know that you want to be more
maybe
diverse?
nothing comes to mind at the moment, but I definitely want to be more diverse in the kind of horror content I produce. Not just telling creepy pastas and so on and so forth. I want to have a bit of a variety. Recently, I've done some like urban legends and myths and things like that, and they seem to be doing quite well at the moment.
Yeah, I've actually
And
enjoyed those. I was listening to one of those, I think it was 2 days ago on my way to work, the Scottish. It was one of your urban tales, I think, or urban legends.
yeah,
I always enjoy listening to those because it gives you an insight to a different culture or, a
Yeah,
different
that's it.
country. And
Yeah,
then, you can compare it to the tales that you're familiar with, and sometimes they're very similar, even though they're countries apart or,
yeah,
complete continents away. But yeah, no, definitely, those are very enjoyable. So that, I mean,
yeah,
that would be amazing if you could expand on that, on telling
yeah,
more cultural
yeah,
tales.
definitely.
Gotcha. Do you have a favorite video you've narrated so far? And I know you don't have very many so far, but you've definitely been
Yeah.
consistent. So, do you have a favorite yet?
Out of all 11 of them,
Hey, you're doing pretty well, I gotta say.
yeah, yeah, we're getting there. Um, it would actually have to be, what was it called? It was my second last video. Um, it was a creepy pasta. Something about my daughters enjoy power outages.
Oh, my
Uh,
daughters used to love power
yeah,
outages.
yeah, that's
That was
it.
a good one.
Basically, because my partner's the only one that knows about my YouTube channel,
Uh-huh.
and she has to put up with it all. So she isn't a huge fan of the narrations and the stories, but
Uh-huh.
she will listen to every one of my videos. And I
Oh.
caught her listening to that one. I think it was last night. She was catching up on them, and asked her how it went. She said it was really good. She's actually freaked her out quite a bit. So
Oh.
I think that'd probably be my favourite one at the moment,
Gotcha.
alongside the urban legends and things like that.
I see. Yeah, it's definitely really like a good feeling when your significant other supports you at this whole YouTube
Yeah,
thing. Even if it's strange or bizarre to them, they still support you. That's awesome. And it is a good story. So I could
yeah.
see why that's one of your favorites.
I was glad to get permission for it.
Oh, wow. You get permission, and like most of us who start out.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Couldn't imagine anything worse than getting so many few hundred subs down the line and getting a copyright strike or someone popping up and saying, "Hey, look, you didn't ask for permission for my story," so on and so forth. So I message everyone and I get permission before I put it up. You
Kudos
know,
to you. I feel like many of us, myself included, when we first started, we didn't know really what we were doing. So we were
yeah,
more liable to basically just we saw everybody else taking stories off Reddit and just reading them, and now people are starting to get in trouble for it. So it's becoming an
oh yeah,
eye-opening experience for very many channels and some of the big guys too. So it's awesome that you
yeah,
started on the right foot. Unlike many of us.
yeah. I mean, and I don't know. I made a subreddit as well, so people can post their own stories to me.
Yeah, I know that you
I
announce
mean,
it. I can actually share it if you want to put it on Twitter. I can put it on
oh yeah,
here
that'd
as
be
well.
great. Yeah,
Yeah, to see if people want to go ahead and submit to you. Do you
yeah.
have a
Welcome to.
story that you've read that you've found truly disturbing?
Oh yeah. Let me think. There's been a couple. I'll go back. Let me think. um, it was actually one I narrated. Um, that was I think I'm a Reaper. I found that on Reddit, and it's a 4-part series, but I think I've only uploaded the first 2 parts. Um, but when I was reading that, I read through all the 4 series, and I think it really just how weird and twisted it was. It, I don't know, I just got sunk right into it and I found it really disturbing. I don't know how to explain it. I think people should go and find it on Reddit and have a read for themselves.
Or how about they listen to
Um,
it on your channel?
or you can listen to it on my channel, even better. Yeah, self promote.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what we're here for promotion.
Yeah, sure.
No, because I want to introduce, my subscribers to other narrators that I find
Yeah,
that do an amazing work and that are dedicated to what they do. So yeah, I mean that's why I linked your channel below.
yeah.
They could check you out. Hopefully, at least a few of them do.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of people have.
Oh, good. That's awesome. Great. It's
Yeah.
working. What are your future plans for your channel? Or do you have any in mind yet?
Um, I've not been doing it that long, maybe a couple to a few weeks. At the moment, it's just trying to keep uploads consistent and trying to engage with as many people as possible. So, I mean, long-term plans, I've not really got any at the moment. Maybe ask me in a month and I'll give you a different answer. But
Yeah,
as far as we go just now.
that's definitely a fair answer there. Because like you said, you haven't been doing this long, but I feel like it is a really important goal. And please keep it that you continue
Yeah.
consistently uploading, because that's a problem with the community overall right now.
Yeah, I
We're
mean,
lacking
and I've looked
consistency.
about. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I did look about when I first started. I didn't realize how many new narrators there were.
Yeah.
And it was mind-boggling. So I went through a lot of the channels and I seen people on Twitter, I won't call out names, but they were moaning they weren't getting sub counts. They were getting so many subs every few weeks. And I'd flick through their channel, not saying mine's is great, but I could see they're uploading maybe twice a month,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like,
There's definitely been a lot of things that have influenced that. One of them, people were in it more just to get subs, and that was
yeah,
it. Like that's all they cared about. And then the whole thing with YouTube changing rules around every month didn't help.
yeah,
I feel like it discouraged a lot of great narrators, unfortunately.
yeah,
And then three, I feel like YouTube's just not very horror content friendly. I mean, we've
yeah.
heard
I'm
the
getting to
stories
see that.
recently.
Yeah.
Which leads me to my next question. What made you want to start a channel in the middle of all this? I mean, I think I saw that your account's been around since 2014, but you just recently started uploading. So,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. In fairness, when I'd first started, I didn't know all this stuff was going on with the demonetization and the new um, goals you had to meet, like the upload watch time and everything like that.
mhm.
Um, and at first, when I heard that, I was kind of like, oh, that's a bit discouraging. But then as I started posting out more videos and I was getting really good feedback and interactions with people, I realized it doesn't really going to affect me if I don't meet these goals because I'm having a good time doing it. Um, I mean, I think when I've looked about and I've seen some other bigger channels who have had their monetization as such, and then it's all been taken away. Um, it's a bit disheartening to see for them. You can see how hard they've worked to get to where they are, but I'm just here for a good time. So
Yeah, which is definitely important. If you're,
yeah,
I respect the folks who do this for a living, but if you're just
yeah,
doing this for the fun of it, then the analytics and all that stuff, as long as somebody's watching, well, for me personally, as long as somebody's watching, I'm gonna keep on putting content. For me, it may not be as regular as I, would like it to be
yeah,
for personal reasons, but as long as you're having a fun time, as long as you're having a fun time, that's what matters, because it just people commenting on your videos and saying,
yeah,
"Hey, I love your voice," or "Hey, this." It's kind of like the payment that you get out of it when you're just having
yeah.
fun.
I mean, to put into perspective, when I looked back at maybe it's not even that long ago, a couple of weeks ago, when I'd first started uploading some of the videos, I was maybe getting a few comments, and it was great. Thinking people are actually watching my videos and they're commenting and interacting with me. And then a couple of weeks down the line, I'm getting maybe 10 more comments than what I was. And it's just the fact that maybe if I'm getting 10 people watching my video, it makes a world of difference knowing that people are taking the time out of their day to sit down and listen to me, you know?
Yeah. It's a very heartwarming feeling, especially when you hit, like, I don't know, I remember when I hit 50, I was so ecstatic, and then I hit 100 and there was no feeling like it,
Yeah,
and now, I mean, I'm still not a big channel, but I still appreciate the things that people leave in the comment section, because it makes it
yeah,
worthwhile, like you say.
yeah. I
But
just hope people get the same feeling watching my videos as like I used to do when I was getting sucked into like Corpse Husband or, even smaller channels than that.
yeah, I mean, as
I like
somebody who
being close to the
subscribed to
story.
you, I can say that I look forward to your next upload, and I'm very grateful that you're a regular uploader, because I'm
Oh,
always looking
that's
for more content, and I enjoy, the way that you narrate the stories. I enjoy the stories you select, which is very important,
yeah,
at least for me. So yeah, I mean, I always want I'm looking forward to the next one. So, yep, I'm sure other subs feel like that too.
Yeah, hopefully.
If you could meet any two narrators in person, who would they be and why?
Ooh, that's a good one. One would definitely have to be Corpse Husband.
Okay.
I'd want to see the face behind the voice and see what
Don't
it's
we
all
all?
about. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Dr. Creepin, I mean, I watched a lot of his videos, and again, the same thing. I'd like to see the face behind the voice, maybe grab a beer, you know?
Yeah, gotcha.
Just sounds
Have
like
you
such
seen
a
his
cool
face
guy.
reveal?
No, I haven't.
He has a face reveal, just in case you were curious. It's up on
No
his
way.
channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and he
I'm gonna go
posts his
find it.
face on his Twitter too. He posts pictures. So I think he didn't start doing that until like
See,
last year. But
see, I
yeah,
haven't
it's definitely
snooped
up
enough.
there.
That's the problem.
I know too much about all these folks in the narration community, okay?
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Okay, that's awesome that you would choose people who inspired you to
Yeah.
meet. Let's see. Is there anything you want to share with your fans or potential subscribers that you really want them to know about your channel?
Yeah, it's just this. I mean, you look about all these newer channels, and you see. I'm not disrespecting any of them, by the way. When I say this, it's I see a lot of channels struggling to grow because they're posting the same kind of creepypastas. Not the same creepypastas, but like the same kind of types of videos. And maybe they'll do well in the long run, but I feel to keep things fresh, I mean, you can expect on my channel to see a variety of different things, such as urban legends, myths, top tens. I'll do the occasional creepypasta here and there, but I intend to kind of do a variety of videos surrounding kind of the horror community. I just want to offer a variety on my channel, so that's what's going to be coming in the future.
Awesome. A variety with a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
Which is already rare on here. So
yeah, apparently so.
I secretly hope one day I can hear like all of the different accents in the community in one story. Like Dr. Creepin's, Nature's Temper, also my Irish buddy Creepypasta Goblin, your accent. There's just so many people from so many different, places. Creeks and Peaks is another one with an amazing accent. Just it would be really neat to hear them all in one story and just see how they interact. See how diverse they are. I mean, I think just within the UK, there are just so many different types of accents. I know in America we have a few here, but I feel like you guys would be more diverse out there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. I struggle to understand some of the accents from over here.
Trust me, I do too. So I think a few people were posting questions to you. Oh, hold on. I think I missed two. Let me finish up with mine and then I'll go ahead. Yes, I did. Okay. So how does your background, and I think we touched upon this a little bit already, but how does your background being Scottish influence your channel?
Well, I mean, yeah, like I said, we've touched on it a little bit. Obviously with the videos I've done with urban legends and things like that of a Scottish culture. That's something else I kind of want to promote my channel as like the whole Scottish background. I think that would tie in very well, obviously, with my accent and me being Scottish.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think that pretty much about sums it up. Is there like a next subscriber goal that you're really looking forward to, or a view count that you're looking forward to next?
Yeah, 1K subs.
Well, with the way you're going, you'll do it a lot faster than a lot of us.
I don't know.
Than a lot of us did.
I'll be happy if I get there within a year.
Yeah, I definitely think you'll get there from your first upload date, if not sooner, because right now it seems like YouTube really likes the regular uploader. So if you keep on the regular uploading, I'm sure you'll get there. Like I said, faster than a lot of us did.
In fairness, I mean, I must be at 200 and something at the moment, which is good for the amount of time I've been uploading. But I think a lot of that is down. I need to thank Mr. Davis. He did offer me a guest upload spot on his channel, and a lot of his viewers came over from there and subscribed to me, which was really kind of him.
I wonder if that's how I found you. That may be it.
Quite possibly. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was trying to think back as to how I found your channel and I couldn't remember. But you know what? Now that you bring that up, that's probably how.
Yeah.
It
I've got
was
a
very
couple other things in the works at the moment, but I'll keep that quiet just now until it happens.
collaborations.
I'll say nothing.
Oh, okay. All right. Very secretive.
Yeah.
So I try to do this with the interviews. Sometimes I forget, but you are currently at 217 subs. So
Yeah.
let's see where you'll be at, in a couple of months from now. Hopefully somewhere you deserve. Let's see. And then do you know what Pop-Tarts or toaster strudels are?
I know what they are.
Do you have a preference for one or the other? Well, I know after I sent that question to you, I sat there and I thought, I'm like, I wonder if he even knows what those are. Because I know they're very American. So
Well, when I'm not watching scary story narrations, I'm watching competitive eaters on YouTube, and
oh
9 times
wow.
out of 10, they're American. So although I've not tasted a Pop-Tart or a strudel,
Gotcha.
I can tell how nice they look. I think
Well,
I would have
hopefully
to go
someday you
for
get
the
to. I mean,
yeah the
I'm sure you guys have things that are better out there as far as desserts, but
I
yeah.
don't know, the Pop-Tarts look nice with all the different kinds they seem to get. You seem to get.
So just by looking at them, you're already a Pop-Tart
Yeah.
fan. Oh my God.
I don't know. That could change. That could change. I've never tried them.
Gotcha. And then you've already shown your face, correct? I mean, I think I saw it on Twitter the other day.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
did. Yeah. That was brave.
Okay. So you're not one of those people who's gonna make it all super mysterious because your face is already out there.
No, I thought I better get out of the way because I think the
Yeah.
longer you leave it, the more mysterious and the more,
The
you know.
harder it is to end up doing it all,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So if you're
Definitely.
gonna do it, may as well do it when you're small.
Yeah. I thought I'll get out of the way.
Yeah. So haggis, yay or nay?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yay! Wow. Okay. I've never had
Yeah.
it. I'm kind of a foodie, but I've never had haggis, and I've always
Oh,
been
it's
kind of
so good.
apprehensive about it. But
I'm not just.
you say
I'm not just saying
yay,
this. Yeah. Yeah.
I will
Definitely.
trust you on that.
But I mean, I've seen some American competitive eaters eating haggis out of a can, and it does not look appetizing, and it doesn't do it justice.
Well, see,
And
out
I'm
of a
not just saying
can, why
this.
would you do it out of a can? If you're gonna do something like that, you may as well just get the
Well,
actual
I don't know
meal.
how easy it is to get in America.
Well, like
You
I
know.
said, I'm kind of a foodie, so I'm pretty sure I could find a place around here. And I'm in California, so we're a little bit diverse with like what we have available to us as far as
Yeah.
cuisine. So I'm gonna trust you on this, and I will let you know once I've tried the haggis, and I will let you know if I am on the yay or nay side.
Please do.
For those of you who don't know what haggis is, do you want to explain?
It might put a lot of people off.
No, I'm sure they'll be okay.
It's sheep intestines,
It is
like in
sheep
their intestines. Yeah.
but there's something else with the way they cook it, right? Like there's this very specific way that they cook it, and I think they stuff it with something, don't they?
Yeah, we'll not go into that. You can just try it and let me know if you like it.
I mean, I know what it is. I was gonna let you
Yeah.
explain it,
No,
but
no, no,
okay.
it's fine. No.
Okay. Okay, so now back to the questions that people actually wanted to know. Sheep intestines, guys. Yeah. So just if anybody ever tries haggis, let me know. And I'll be sure to let all of you know on Twitter. Let's see. Oh, welcome, Meow. Oh, Empoleon, hope you have a wonderful weekend. Margbot sending you positive vibes. Thank you so much for your support, Empoleon. Chu wants to know what other narrators would you like to work with?
That's a good one. There's, well, apart from the obvious of the narrator I've stayed maybe more than once, I really want to work with Mortis Media or Dr. Creepin. No, Mart is from England.
Just gonna put it out there. Mort and Dr. Creepin.
Yeah.
Mr. Ramsay over here wants to work with you. Just saying. Just
Oh, they
saying,
know.
everyone. This is kind of, I don't even know if to call this a troll question, but Corpsey fan wants to know, do you like Conor McGregor?
Yeah, he seems like a cool dude.
And then Asian Persuasion felt like saying, where the fuck is Mayweather? I probably read, yeah, that was wrong. You know what I meant. You know what
Yeah.
Asian meant. All right, let's see. Oh, also, guys, just so you all know, beside the Dying Fire's birthday is today. So if you guys want to go tweet at him and tell him happy birthday and make him feel all super extra special, yeah, I'm sure he'd love that. Just thought you guys should all know. Let's see what else. There was another one. Oh, Reaper's Horror said that they subbed to you. Good job. Or actually, no, that wasn't it. It said, oddly, I
No.
didn't find out about this interview till now. Way to go, Mr. Ramsay. There was somebody else who was saying these.
Oh yeah, go and check out the Horror Hive while I'm here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you're looking for regular uploads, they upload every day.
Nice.
Yeah,
Let's see.
great channel, great bunch of guys.
Oh, Asian said, thank you, Margbot, for following me back on Twitter. I honestly don't think I'll be very active, but thanks anyway. Of course. Why not? I always see you. Oh, Gerardo. Gerardo said that he subbed to you. And then Goodnight Goosebumps just had to throw in there that your team Pop-Tarts, even though you never even tasted them. We have like a running, I don't know if you've noticed in my interviews, we kind of usually have like this running rivalry between Pop-Tarts and toaster strudels.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'm
see,
team toaster strudel.
before you sent me those questions, I went through the last all your interviews, and I was scanning through them all.
Oh my
I was like, what kind of
God. So
questions
you
am I going to be
knew.
getting? Yeah, I knew it was coming.
I see. Let's see. Who else? Oh, look, that creepypasta guy. Hi, that creepypasta guy. Welcome. He's always been very nice and very kind to me. He's another British.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I've been in his channel. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
Didn't
a
even see him
fairly
in the
sized
chat
channel.
there.
I feel so humbled
Yeah,
that he's here right
definitely.
now.
Yeah.
I wonder why he's still up. Let's see. Oh,
He
hi,
must be a night
Corel.
owl.
Welcome. Corel, I haven't seen you in forever. I've missed you. Goodnight Goosebumps says he's Pop Tots forever. I don't know why I said it like that. Meow, where is your question? I thought you asked a question. Where is it? Will you do more Tales of Lore and Mythical Creatures of Scotland? Sorry about that, Meow.
Yeah, definitely. The main problem is not finding the stories as such. It's when you research them, I'm having to go to a few different places to find the information, then it's rewriting it in my own kind of words. I don't know, there's a lot of different versions, so it's kind of picking a version that's, consistent and it sounds good, if you will.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I just remembered that I was going to link your Reddit. It's right here. I found it.
Oh yeah, grand.
Your Reddit. Okay. Wait. There we go. Have you seen? Have you received any stories or very many stories at the Reddit yet? Because I know that one's difficult. I've heard getting stories to a Reddit.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of considered setting up an separate email. It's still something I'm considering because I understand a lot of people maybe aren't familiar with Reddit, so it can maybe be a bit daunting creating an account and then signing in and writing a story, etc., etc. But I've not had anyone send me a story yet. I've had one person DM me on Twitter with a story, but I'm waiting on that. So we'll see.
Yeah, and I mean, if they're submitting to you, then it's much, much easier than the whole having to.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even the request. I want to keep things as fresh as possible. I want people to come to my channel and be able to hear something they've not heard before,
Yeah.
I mean, even though I'm getting permission for the stories I am telling, I mean, a good example would be that power outage one that I told a couple of days ago, where I went and I was uploading it and someone else had popped up on Twitter with the same story. And it's happened with another story as well, you know. But I just want to keep
Yeah,
things as fresh as
I
possible.
I understand that because I feel like you were saying, a lot of people seem to be uploading the same stuff, and it's kind of like, well, I love your voice, but I just heard the same exact story
Yeah,
like
that's
today.
it.
So
Um,
yeah, I can
yeah,
understand the need to remain fresh, especially when it comes to like true stories. Everybody always tells the same stories. Like,
yeah.
honestly, sometimes they may not be the same stories, but they're like the same storylines. It's almost like, I don't know if you're familiar with what Mad Libs is, but basically it's just like fill in the blank of the story. Okay, I was walking down a
All right,
creepy
yeah.
road.
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, you go on some channels and it's like 10 true stories or whatever, and then you go on it and it's like I'm not going to call people out, but I've seen these stories on like Reddit forums and things, and it's, you know,
Yeah.
I'll read stories, and if I don't think they're true or they don't sound they sound too familiar, then I won't bother telling them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's
Are
going to be
you
true, I'll
somehow, and I mean this wasn't an interview question, but are you somehow keeping track of the stories that you do?
yeah. I actually have a little notepad file with all the stories I've done so that I
Wow.
don't end up narrating the same one again.
You're just so on top of all of this because I've spoken to other narrators, maybe not live, but I'm like, do you guys keep track of the stories you do? Like, especially the true
Yeah.
ones. Most of them say no. So I'm like,
I
you guys are eventually
yeah,
going to end up reading the same thing.
and all the audio recordings I do, I keep them as well, just in case I think different title and I can go in a video and I can listen to it. And if it's kind of the same, then I'll just leave it.
Yeah, see, especially if you have a good memory. It's like, okay, this sounds
Yeah, I don't have
familiar.
a good memory. That's why I have a notepad.
Oh, hi, creepy pasta goblin. Welcome. See, that's my Irish buddy here. He said so
Ah,
many true stories are the same and deep web ones are literally identical.
yeah, that's
It's
it.
they're very formulaic for sure. Um,
Yeah, definitely.
let's see. Okay, well, I think that concludes all of my questions. You're welcome to stick around and hang out if you want. I know it's late for you, but it's entirely up to you. Gonna
Yeah.
see if a couple other friends want to join the stream. I always like it when I can have like other folks join the stream, like other narrators, because the interactions are
Yeah.
always fun. And I never
Yeah,
let
I'll
it get
stick around for
chaotic. I
a
feel like a lot of other narrators let it get chaotic, but nah,
bit.
not me. uh, Corpsey fan, that was so sweet of you. I'm sorry to put you on blast, but I just got a Twitter DM saying, "Hello, Margbot. It may seem weird, but I just wanted to tell you that you are doing great on YT. Keep it up." See, that kind of stuff makes it worthwhile.
Yeah, that's it.
And you know what? I'm fortunate enough to where I don't really have negative people in my comments like some other folks, so I don't really get any of
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to if my channel does grow. The
the
salty
negative
comments.
comments, the trolls. You look forward to that?
Definitely. I love a good argument from Scotland.
I'm sure. You know, I think it's funny because you were saying that you curse a lot, but I haven't heard you curse. I don't think even
Oh
once.
yeah, no, I've tried not to. I've been
Oh,
biting
I
my
told
tongue.
you you didn't have to. Just be yourself.
No, I'd be fucking this and fucking that. You
That's
know.
that's totally acceptable.
I
You
don't
should
know.
see some of the other people I've interviewed.
I know, but I don't know how young some of your viewers are.
You know what?
Could see me winning it.
I usually don't have a very young demographic, to be honest with you. Now,
Yeah.
granted, you know, they could be lying when they sign up for YouTube, but from what I've seen, like I've looked at my analytics and I don't really have young kids, which I'm kind of grateful for because I feel like some of this stuff is just the content isn't for them. Hi, Grimtail Brothers, welcome. Immunity Zero, lovely to see you around. Let's see. Creepypasta guy said I might have to stay in the chat for a bit, but may be able to soon to join. Awesome, Creepypasta guy.
Good.
Yeah. Hi, Euclid class drummer. Welcome. Yes, very many amazing people here. Actually, we have 17 whole people watching us. Go us.
That's good.
Creepypasta Goblin said, I attract the creepy old dudes. I don't know about that. I just attract weird dudes, I gotta say, on YouTube. Let's see. Anthony, you're so sweet. Anthony said Margbot interviews are the best. Jesus, everybody's just popping up out of the woodwork. Maybe I should make my streams later so that more of you are able to tune in. I'm starting to notice that right now. Okay, Good Night Goosebumps is going to join. I started this channel originally because I wanted to read the creepypastas, especially robot-related ones.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel like my channel now is really just interviews. Everybody loves the interviews. Nobody watches my actual videos, but everybody tunes in for the interviews at some point.
Yeah.
So
That's because they're different, though. It's different from what everyone else is offering.
yeah, this is true. I didn't really think they were gonna be successful when I started this. I mean, I was gonna do it for the fun of it and because it popped into my head as far as
Yeah.
the interviews, but I didn't think they'd be successful because this is such a like small niche within YouTube where I'm like, I don't know, I'll be lucky if I get 5 people to watch these because although
Yeah.
some of the channels I've interviewed are bigger channels, I didn't really know what the market was for people wanting to know more about those narrators. But it's
Yeah.
turned out well. I mean, they're like, "Oh, you're the interview girl," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the interview girl." So, yeah. Oh, Empoleon said, "May I recommend the waffle chicken sandwich from Wings and Waffles? It is delicious." Thanks, Empoleon. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Ah, I have water. I appreciate that. You're always kind with your donations. Let's see what else. Asian said y'all hit that liggity like button to support the stream. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks. Thanks, Grimtail Brothers. I like to think I'm awesome. Those of you that watch I'm not saying don't watch my streams or watch my streams versus my videos or anything like that. I'm just saying it's funny how that worked out because that's not how I started out this channel. It's like the interviews came way later, guys.
Yeah.
I'm glad that many of your faves are here, Meow. I try to get a nice group of folks going. Telltale Vlogs, welcome. Let's see. Okay. So I love how I invited people and then I didn't link them. Go me. Really on top of things here. Do you have like a plan to make any longer videos, Mr. Ramsay?
Yeah, definitely. I just felt that maybe people wouldn't initially want to watch them if they were longer, given them such a small channel and such a small fan base, if that makes sense.
That's smart. I
I
guess I
think
hadn't
seeing like an hour-long video might be a bit daunting for some people if they're not quite sure on the content creator themselves.
Personally, I think that 30 minutes is good. 45 is
Yeah.
pushing it a little. I don't know. I only do the longer videos, like an hour-long videos, as a listener when I'm going on a road trip or driving somewhere far away. Because I
Yeah.
just can't. I can't sit there and listen to the story because usually I'm doing multiple things while I'm listening, and then longer stories, I feel like you really just have to kind
Yeah.
of
I mean,
listen to the
when
whole
I
thing.
do listen to the longer stories, I find myself having to go back and forth to them over a couple of nights.
Yeah.
Which kind of loses from the whole oomph of it all, I think.
Yeah. Mr. Davis did a longer one recently. I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to, listen to this whole thing. I think it was like 4 hours long. And it caught my interest enough in the beginning to where I did, like you said, come back to it. But most of the time, I don't. I forget about them. I have a terrible memory.
Yeah.
Immunity Zero said, "Are you looking to work in audio dramas, Mr. Ramsay?"
I give everything a try once.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that would quite entail, but I'm open to do anything.
Maybe more
Like I
voice
said,
acting. So being more diverse with your
yeah,
voice would probably be one of those.
yeah. There's some things I need to work on with my voice first, I think, but I'm willing to kind of branch out and try other things if the opportunities arose.
Yeah. See, the thing is, there's a lot of narrators in the community, but not
Definitely.
very many of them can voice act. There's definitely a difference between the
Yeah.
voice acting and the narrating. Narrating, you're just telling a voice or you're just telling a story almost in the same voice. You might change it here and there. And it's kind of like an
Yeah.
audiobook. You're listening to an audiobook. Whereas, the voice acting is more kind of like the old school radio show type thing everybody used to do.
Yeah. I mean, I have some of the stories I do tell, I have to delete and redo several times because I cringe so much. It's almost like doing the radio acting, like you say, like the voice acting. But then when other people listen to some of the videos and I'm cringing when I put them up, they're like, "Oh, that was really good." So I'm kind of like, I'm at a loss.
Yeah, see,
I think confidence, that's the issue. It'll grow over time.
Oh, that creepy pasta guy is saying, "Yep, I agree. I can't voice act." I don't know that your videos require you to voice act creepy pasta guy, because some of them are like countdown videos, and I feel like it would come off as insincere if you voice acted during a countdown video. That's just me though. That's my opinion. And then obviously you have the regular narrations. And I feel like everyone's just, with the regular narrations, the true stories, you don't really need to voice act. Euclid Classroomer said, I think you'd be good at voice acting, Ramsay, plus the Scottish folklore video was amazing. See, people are acquainted with your work already.
Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah, I've seen him on Twitter. He's popped up a couple of times.
Yeah, I think Euclid Classroomer actually found me through Nature's Temper, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did I miss anything? Oh, Goblin said, I ran a poll before and the super long videos are not the most popular. Between 10 and 20 minutes is the best. I would agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You want something short enough I feel that you can listen to and get right into. Because when I see a video that's maybe 15 minutes long and I'm going to click on it, it's because I want to get sucked right into a story very quickly. I don't want to be sitting there dragging out my time and listening to something that's a couple hours long.
Yeah, I agree. Welcome, Good Night Goosebumps.
Hey.
It's been a minute.
It's been a good minute.
Yeah. I've come to the conclusion that I can't do the interviews every single Friday. I'm running out of people, and then I find a new batch of people, and then I run out of people again. So I should probably limit them to twice a month.
You should just interview the same people over and over again.
Okay, Mr. Ramsay, so when you hit 1K, you come back, and we'll talk again.
Definitely.
Let's see, Goose, how big were you when I interviewed you?
I had like 2,000 maybe? 3,000?
What are you at now? 10K? You hit
Nah.
that 10K club?
Fuck no, I ain't 10K. It's slow as shit.
Really? It's summertime. I thought it would be good for you guys.
The watch minutes are ridiculous, but the subs, like I get like 40 subs and then YouTube will pull back like 20 of them. YouTube doesn't like my channel.
They've been doing that since you started.
This is true.
Creepypasta guy said should be able to join in 10 minutes. Oh, awesome, dude. I'll be around.
Nice.
Creepypasta Goblin said Bbusta voice acts his channel announcements. It's annoying.
Hi guys. It's like I don't know, that was Southern Bbusta for some reason.
Southern Bbusta? You're not even really Southern, Goose.
I'm Southern enough.
I thought you were a Northern vegan.
Sometimes on weekends and holidays.
All right then. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think eventually I will revisit channels. I'm not gonna lie. I think it depends on the milestone though. I mean, I know Swamp Dweller got like 3 interviews on my channel already, but that was a special circumstance. Only interview I ever actually had to stop awkwardly and take down was his interview, the first one.
Really?
Yeah. We decided to add somebody I didn't really know, and this person's well known in the community. However, 2 of the people that were on the stream, that person that we added, and then one of my friends didn't get along, and there was an argument on stream. Mind you, this is one of my very first streams. It was awful. And I was like a deer caught in headlights, and I should have pulled the plug, and then I didn't pull the plug, and it just went downhill.
No, you should have just left it up. That'd be your most viewed video.
Good entertainment. Yep.
For entertainment purposes. Yeah, that's a narrator I probably will not be interviewing. I will say that much, just because
why not?
Because it's just too erratic. I don't know what's gonna happen. My interactions with him have not been very positive, even on Twitter. So it's probably not a good idea to have him on my channel.
He likes me. He likes the stuff I tweet.
It's weird because he likes my stuff too sometimes, and I'm like, you're an odd.
I know. I do see that. That is weird.
Yeah, after he insults me publicly, it's cool.
Makes videos about you.
Yeah, he makes videos on Twitter about me, responding to my tweets, and I'm just like, it was only like a one-time issue thing that he was making videos, but I was like, why are you taking the time to do this? I'm sorry that you hate women.
You always respond though. Like when people
I can't
do that
help
shit
it,
to
okay?
me,
That's my personality.
people do that shit to me. I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah, you know I'm a firecracker.
Just right away.
Casually going through Margbot's replies and tweets.
Oh, you have no idea. You will be so entertained.
He said I'm about to go through them. Yeah, get some drinks.
You saw the DMs I get sometimes too. I mean, my friends, like my close group of YouTube friends, they see like the stuff I get and they're like, "Whoa." Like I had a subscriber who was emailing me really long essays like a couple months ago.
Oh shit.
It was a little cringeworthy, I'm not gonna lie.
That guy was awesome.
Very
he
bizarre.
can email me whenever he wants, yeah.
I'm sure he can email you whenever you want. This is a very strange fellow. There's something I wanted to address in the community. I always have these things I want to address in the community, and then I forget about them when I actually am streaming, and it just irritates the hell out of me. I really should just write them down. Be a proactive human being. Oh, hi. Welcome, Creepypasta Guy. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you now, yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I wasn't sure if you could
How are
hear
you
us.
guys?
We're doing okay. We were talking about all those creepy emails you were sending me like 2 months ago.
I'm too tired. I shouldn't be. I believed you for a second then. That's what I thought I was getting exposed.
He's like, why are you gonna do that to me, Mark? But I thought we had that shit under wraps.
The second I joined the stream, getting exposed.
Yeah, see, it was all a trick. It was all a plot to expose you. And Mr. Ramsay was the warm-up act to expose me.
As well.
I promised him 10,000 quality views in exchange for being a part of this.
17,000 high quality views.
I don't know. Have I ever discussed that on the stream?
I don't know, man.
So
I mean, you probably get disliked by it or whatever it is. You'll bot the shit out of you.
Point, I was getting botted for a while there, and I'm like, how does anyone even know I exist, and why is anybody paying to bot me like that? But I remember that. But yeah, anyway, at one point I had a narrator who reached out to me, and they were calling themselves the supreme ruler of Horrorland on YouTube. Maybe somebody knows what I'm talking about. And I was given permission to interview this person. And I didn't ask for permission to interview this person. And they promised me, like, what was it, 10,000 or something crazy like that, quality views, and like
10,000.
And then it was like, what, 500 subscribers guaranteed if I interviewed this person. And
high quality subscribers.
High quality
I think you
views.
should drop names.
High quality subs.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was crazy. And this person was talking about themselves in the third person, and they were saying that they were the PR manager to that narrator.
Narcissist in the making.
No, it was me. It was 100%.
Absolutely. And high quality subs.
YouTube takes them away too, right away.
Yeah, but YouTube takes away your real subs, not your fake view subs. Okay.
Somebody give me some fake view subs so I can fucking balance it out.
Oh, really quick, Mr. Ramsay. Actually, I do have a question for Mr. Ramsay. Do you have a favorite mask? It can be from a film.
Must be Michael Myers. That shit's freaky as fuck.
Yes, Michael Myers.
What a weird ass question is that?
I don't know. I just love Michael Myers. Jeez. Gives me an opportunity to talk about him.
What's your favorite mask? I'd leave the fucking stream if somebody asked me that.
Why? Because you think they were going to stalk you with that?
I mean, they can stalk me if they want to. Catch these hands. Unless she was pretty. So no.
Hey, don't be mean to my subscribers. They had a genuine question, and it was genuinely answered. Thank you so much for your question, Reaper's Horror. I appreciate it.
Reaper's Horror asked that question?
Yeah.
You crazy, Reaper's Horror. Certifiably crazy. Who asks stuff like that?
Wow. Hey guys, so what are your favorite masks? I really want to know.
I've never even considered
it. That's what sane people say.
Well, I would go along with Mr. Ramsay here and say the Michael Myers mask.
Psychos.
Thank you. That's what we do, horror.
Yeah.
it.
You just don't belong here, Goose. You and your hat. What kind of
1000%.
what kind of like an avatar is that? A hat.
I know. I don't know why she did that. I mean, I was just like, oh, that's cool. Whatever.
You know, for the longest time, I thought it was a bowler's hat. I didn't even realize it was.
That's what I thought as well.
It does kind of look like it. I mean, it totally is.
So while I have you here, let's discuss your new and up and coming series.
Oh,
Mind your
that's gonna be
business,
dope.
Margbot.
What? What'd you say?
I said, mind your business.
Okay, fine. I won't tell anybody about your new and exciting up and coming series,
It's
Mr. Or
so
not
much
sorry.
work.
Huh?
God, I'm about to cancel it. It's too much work. My fucking DMs. My DMs were crazy before, but now they're fucking insane.
Because everybody's trying to get their story on there, and half of those don't even make sense.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Some of them are so bad. I was just like, so you want me to put that on there? Like, talking about, like, is this a joke or are you being serious right now?
So
I'll
like I
go
was
back and
walking
read
home
mine
one
then,
day. Okay, first of all, am I allowed to say what the new series is so that everybody has some context?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so his new series is basically this kind of like interview type thing, or other narrators telling their stories about creepy encounters that happen to them, like paranormal stories, which I think was a great idea. And I already heard the first episode, but he's been getting a lot of DMs from different narrators telling their
From
quote
girls.
paranormal stories. Well, you think because as narrators we've suffered through those stories that don't make sense, they'd actually be good at writing their own, because, you know, why would you put somebody else through what you have to go through? No,
Nope.
that's not the case. That is definitely not the case.
They
And
be
now he
trying to-
dreads his DMs.
They be trying. No, I mean, this should just. I think that should say 14 requests right now. I was like, no, I'm not fucking up my night, you know. Look at it. Yeah, it's 14 requests, and like they be trying to tell me this story, and like just like when I tell people what to do, I'm like, look, write that shit out. Don't narrate it, but just have some talking points. That way it could be full, and you know you don't have to over elaborate nothing, and everything's in order. And you could tell they don't do it because they'll be like, oh yeah, let me go back like to the second part of my story and go back to what I was talking about then. I'm like, no, bitch, that's not how that shit works. That shit sounds horrible. You have to put it in order or nobody's gonna listen to it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say right now, that's exactly why I done before I went and wrote it down.
It's so much easier to write it down.
Like,
I mean,
I was
it's
like,
hard.
my story. I was like, oh yeah, here I was in this fucking house.
No context. You're just like, man, I just saw this ghost, bro. We're like, oh shit, for real? Okay.
Well, see,
Terrifying.
that's why I won't send you my story, Goose, because
You
it's
have to
exactly what's gonna happen.
You should. I'll do a bloopers one. All the terrible ones that people send me, it'd be like an April Fool's joint. That should be dope.
You're so mean. You're so mean. You know what? I feel bad though. I will full disclosure it. My paranormal story, I sent it to your maker at one time. I don't even think I was narrating it, or it was very early in my narration. I don't even think I told him it was me. I think I used my actual name when I sent it in, and I'm pretty sure it was written terribly, and it was all over the place, just like you're describing. So,
Yeah, I did that too. I
Yeah.
sent your maker some shit when he was doing like the states. I was like, oh shit, this shit happened to me in Virginia, dog. This shit right here, and then he never read it. I was like, fuck your maker. I'm gonna tell my own stories. It's like that's the true story of why I started.
Oh my god. Wow.
And I sent it to that creepypasta guy. He didn't read it either.
Yeah, I'm gonna read that.
Okay, so I have a question for you two UK folk. How
Mhm.
many different accents would you guys say are within the UK? If you had to take a guess. Like the
probably
major
about-
ones.
Maybe the major ones, probably about, I'd say 15, maybe.
15. Wow.
Major ones. There's probably there's a lot more. There's probably 15 just like in England.
Oh my
But
god.
the major ones,
Yes.
probably, yeah, the UK probably 15.
What do you think, Mr. Ramsay? How many different ones do you think there are?
What was that? Sorry.
The major different accents within the UK. How many do you think there are?
Too many. There's probably about 5 or 6 at least in Scotland.
In Scotland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
You go to
god.
Glasgow. Don't get me started.
There's like 5 or 6 just in London. And the rest of England.
In London? Oh my god. So totally random question. Have any of you ever had foie gras? Since, you know.
You what?
You
What
what on
is
earth is
that,
that?
Huh?
What is that?
Is that not a martial art?
Foie
Foie-
gras.
Foie gras
gras.
is it's duck. It's a part of the duck. It's quite
Oh, the joint where they
delicious.
choke it? They choke it to death or whatever? Is that it?
That's just a fantasy goose.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I heard about that shit
It's
before.
a duck or goose, and they basically fatten it up.
Why gotta be
and
a
it's
goose,
Fattened
though?
livered. Fattened duck or goose liver.
I've never heard of it. Have you tried it?
Yes, I have. It's actually a French
What's it like?
thing, foie gras.
Is
but
it nice?
it's so good. So good. Highly recommend it. Don't think about how it's made.
I'm
Just
about to
go,
say,
go
I'm,
out and
that
have
junk
it.
is fucked up. I'm gonna tell Peter, you about to lose all your Peter subscribers.
Shh, quiet.
Margbot
Tell
exposed.
PETA.
Oh,
Has anyone else tried haggis?
I don't know what that is either.
So,
I haven't
so
tried it.
what we
I
were
had
saying-
pizza.
It's like intestines or something, isn't it?
Yes,
Oh
Shh.
god.
it's a Scottish dish.
Oh, it sounds horrible.
It sounds horrible.
Okay, what's the most off the wall or non-pizza food you guys have ever had?
Non-pizza food. The fuck kind of shit is that? Non-pizza food.
You know what I
Hamburger.
mean. I mean, like not a usual food, like off the beaten path type meal.
Not poor white people food.
Not Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or do you guys just mostly stick to like, I don't know,
No,
fast food?
stick to normal food.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Ramsay? Well, obviously you've had haggis, but I feel like you're from there, so it doesn't count. What's the strangest food you've ever had?
Squid.
Really?
Oh, I had
Oh,
squid.
I've had that actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I get squid all the time when I go to the beach.
I guess that's not that strange then. I'm not a huge fan of the squid or the octopi.
Nah, it wasn't great.
Yeah, it's just not my thing. I love sushi, but I wouldn't do octopus or squid. It's not my thing. I don't know.
Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I
get
know it's super, super late for you. All right, well, you sleep well, and thank you so much for granting me this interview, especially because it was last minute. We rearranged it.
That's cool.
And thank you for answering the questions thoroughly, sir.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right,
All
well,
right,
you
love
have
you.
a good
See you.
night.
Yeah, bye bye.
Bye. He was such a good sport. Literally, guys, I sent him those questions like an hour before I interviewed him because. So I don't know if any of you remember, but tonight was supposed to be Dark Owl's interview, but she wasn't able to do it last minute. So his interview was supposed to be next week. So I hit him up and I was like, "Hey, can you do it tonight?" And he's like, "Sure." And yeah, it's like freaking 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. for him right now.
It's 3 right now.
For him.
Oh shit.
Wait, what time is it for you, Creepypasta guy?
It is 2 a.m.
Yeah, so it's 2 a.m. for him too.
I'm gonna be sleeping about 1 hour, and it's 9 p.m.
Yeah, same here. I stayed up way late.
I know you go to sleep early as shit. We fly into the junk, and we're like, dude, we're 3 hours behind you. You like, I'm tired. I was like, you're
You know what?
a child.
Creepypasta guy, where were you? Why weren't you in Vegas with us?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't make it. Yeah, I'm too poor. That's the problem. I would have actually
Me
come.
too. I still went though.
Shut up, because
No
you're
excuses.
not poor.
I don't know. That shit probably would be
Like,
a lot.
I don't know. For me, yeah, from London for sure.
Yeah,
But
what would it be? Would it be like 1,000, like 2,000
Let's
go
go
to
to
Vegas.
Vegas.
to Vegas?
3, like in pounds, like $3,000 probably.
no way.
It's well expensive. It is. It's
What?
like
How much is it to
800
come to
off it.
California?
Probably the same. I think the cheapest place to go is like Texas or something. And like,
All right,
Nothing
I'll
there,
pick
is
you
it?
up in Texas,
So
dog.
yeah, I was gonna say, what pick you up in Texas? Oh my God.
$2,000.
3,000. What's that? What's that in American money?
That's
Probably
like what
$4,000.
$5,000? Let's see.
What?
Let's find out.
What are you driving? Are you driving like a fucking helicopter? Stop coming to your room.
Private jet.
Hold on.
Instagram.
3,000 pounds.
Well,
I'm gonna find out.
I am too.
No, you.
Well, actually, it's not. Okay, it's not that big of a difference. It's almost $4,000.
4,000.
I call shenanigans. You can get here for less than that because I know
I'm about
somebody
to
who's
say.
flown out to London and back, and it was like way cheaper than that. It was like $1,000.
Yeah, somebody, my friend just
Really?
went to
Yeah.
where'd he go? I think he went to London. Yeah, he went to London, and it was like $1,200.
Heathrow to LAX.
I've been ripped off. haven't
Yeah.
Well,
They
were you
got-
flying like first class or something?
Yes.
I? In private jet.
Well, that would make sense.
Go coach, man. That's where it's at.
Oh, honestly, when I went Turkey, it was like sardines in the thing. I couldn't get any worse class in it.
Oh, that's awful. Hey, no, look. So just to give you an idea, London out from Heathrow to LAX in September, it has nonstop flights from $620.
Really?
What?
Well,
I'm going London then. Fuck it.
Dude, it's actually not that expensive to
Get
go.
up.
What airport's that to?
LAX.
Right, I mean in England. Like, what one's it?
Oh, it's Heathrow.
Oh, that's not even that far from me.
What are
You
you
should
near?
go. Let's go. Let's get them.
I'm closer to Gatwick, but Heathrow's in like the same county as me.
You know what? I've
It's like the
noticed
other
that
side.
Gatwick, for whatever reason, is more expensive.
Fuck
Yeah, it
Gatwick.
is.
Gatwick.
It's because it's I think it's a London one. They always say it's London. It's not. It's Kent, but because it comes under London, I think it's more expensive. The other one's Essex, so it's cheaper.
Gotcha. You should look
So I have
into
to do that. I actually will.
He's like on it. He's like, actually,
I
well,
will.
no, seriously, like,
I mean, if you was
If you're ever in
considering
town, hit me up.
$3,000, yeah, you considering £3,000 or whatever.
Oh
and
hell
then-
no! No, I'd never consider $3,000.
I was like, fuck that. I go to space. $3,000
go to space. Seriously, at this point, you may as well.
for real. We're
Did you just go
virgin.
Vegas?
Huh?
Did you just go Vegas?
Yeah, we went to Vegas.
Yeah.
We met up in Vegas. It was me, Goodnight Goosebumps, and Miss Monster. We met up in Vegas. What was it, like
Did
two
you go in
months
the
ago?
casino?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what we were saying.
I was drunker than I've ever been in my entire life.
Goose lost everything he owns.
I
He
lost.
almost
everything.
did.
I
That's
did.
not
I gave Margbot my money and she took it.
No, you didn't.
That's
You
not
gave
close.
the
I did
strippers the
give
money.
Don't
Well,
put my
okay.
business out there, woman. That I didn't take. I didn't give the strippers my money. I gave the strippers my friends' money.
So it's actually $507 to go to Vegas for you, creepypasta guy. Just FYI.
That's well cheap.
That's fake. That is not real. It's
No,
not,
it's
it was,
real.
It was $550 for me to go to Vegas.
Italy.
That's
If I had the money, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Because
It's
normally
actually-
anything outside Europe is so expensive. I didn't know it was that cheap.
No, it is. You just have to find the right time of the year. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
And they're respectable airlines. It's not like they're, lame airlines. By the way, don't ever fly Norwegian, FYI.
But it's like,
Oh, I did. Yeah, it's awful.
She's
It
sending
was
you
awful.
on Spirit Airlines, young.
Oh my God, no,
So
no
bad.
Spirit Airlines. By the way,
No.
just never even consider it.
That's all my friend uses is Spirit. I was like, shit.
He's
You
gonna
gonna
fall
die.
off the sky one of these days.
I said that shit is ranked last in every single category on every single like news source. It's like, dude, don't fly that. He was like, I love it, and I was like,
Yeah, it's
Well,
cheap, but you
good
could
luck.
die at any moment.
for real.
It's like Ryanair here. You could literally just fall out of the sky.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Good-
Yeah, like a lot
good
of the
luck,
places,
airline.
it just depends on the time of the year that you're trying to go at. Obviously, during the summer, it's going to be a lot more expensive. But if you wait like more towards the fall, it becomes a lot more cheap.
Oh, it was 500 for September.
Yeah.
That's far away. We can't. What the fuck are we doing in September?
Are you trying to tell me when you're trying to go, G, and I'll tell you.
When I get out of court, if it's good.
When's that?
August 3rd.
Okay, let's take a look.
Bet. Let's get up my dollar.
In London? You want to go to London?
If it's $500, I'll pay for everybody.
I call shenanigans. You're lying.
Oh, all right, who the fuck is going? Because if it's $500, I will pay for my friends to go to a different part of the world.
Oh, you're the best. Too bad
But
that
you got-
creepypasta
you got-
guy's already there, so he
It's
doesn't.
like-
Yeah, you're gonna have to fly me out.
Oh my god. All right, let's like
$500. Fuck yeah, I would.
people have this like illusion that it's always super expensive. It's not. It just depends on the time of the year. How long would you want to stay? A week?
I don't know. Yeah, a week. We just
Okay.
stay at Creepypasta Guy house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we're gonna do.
That'll work.
Yeah, see, August. Let's say if you left August 3rd and came back August 10th, it would be $826
To go to London.
Yeah, and come back
Oh, let me
And
get my
that's-
credit card.
on American.
So if
On
you went
America.
just outside of London, that'd be well cheap. London's proper expensive. So if you
Yeah.
went like Essex or something, it'd be even cheaper, probably.
Let's look. What's the name of the airport there?
Heathrow, if that's one you're looking at, maybe.
Oh, that was the one I was looking at.
It's actually that one. Yeah, I think Gatwick would probably be more expensive.
Yeah, Gatwick is more expensive.
Gatwick sounds like it's more expensive.
Yeah, it does. I don't even know why, because they're like not that far away. Oh, hey, Margbot. Margbot. Hey, Empoleon. Margbot, your content is wonderful as always. Thank you, Empoleon. I appreciate it. Thanks for the $5. Let's see.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey,
I feel like we got
Margbot.
lost in this and I didn't even look at the chat. Let's see.
Did you go on
Asian
a poker
Persuasion
goose?
said, Goose, you're probably just thinking about how the Chinese treat their livestock. I don't know what that was, but okay. Creepypasta Goblin said, frog is delicious. I don't know if I could bring myself to try frog. I mean, I'm a foodie,
It
but
tastes like chicken.
that's what I hear. Let's see. Reaper's Horror said, Dark Owl Stories was supposed to be tonight. I could have sworn that you already interviewed her. No, I have not interviewed her yet. Sin, welcome. Sorry, I missed you. I'm not stealing anybody's money, Sin. I promise. Sin, he needs to come out to Vegas with us next time because he's actually in, this side also. So
Loud ass kids. Listen.
Ryanair. The world needs Ryanair flights across the Atlantic. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? Oh, it's only about $750 from Ireland to China.
Jesus.
I kind of want to go to China at some point, but everyone's like so afraid of getting stuck there, kind of like North Korea or something. And I'm like, guys, it's not that bad.
That's only Chinese food for real. It's a Chinese place like 15 miles from here. They're like, that's close. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's
I
it.
want to see the wall, and I want to see the terracotta soldiers, and I know China's huge, and both those things are on different ends. So
Nearest Chinese to you, Goose, is 18 miles.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it's like 3 in my town.
Oh yeah, I live in the country.
Oh, fair enough.
yeah, he lives.
And you
Hi,
used to be-
Dominique. Welcome.
A lot farther away, but they just built that shit.
Oh.
But yeah, like
That's
the
long.
nearest Starbucks to him is like, I don't know.
It's like
3
38
towns away.
miles. Yeah, it's like
Jesus.
38 miles away.
It's ridiculous. He lives out in
But
the middle of
it's
nowhere.
so cheap. It's so cheap.
I wish Starbucks were cheap out here. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you mean
No.
your area? Got it.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
I'm a little sleep deprived right now, in case you guys haven't noticed.
How you sleep deprived? Probably it's like
Because I went to
4
bed at 3
o'clock.
a.m. and I woke up at like 6:30.
Oh,
Actually 7.
I do that my entire life.
Well, I'm
Chill.
sorry, but I don't work that way.
Such a
I don't
baby,
know.
young. Just like
Creepy
Vegas.
pasta guy, where would you go in the world if you could go anywhere?
Virginia.
Yeah, actually, probably America. Don't know
Merca?
where in America.
Yeah, where
Merca.
in America?
Probably California.
Ooh,
cool.
California. Any particular
Is there
time of
anything
year?
there? Does it just look nice? Is it like a? I think the summer looks good.
I'll
But-
send you pictures. I send everybody else pictures. I'll send you pictures and you'll know.
On Twitter.
Everybody really wants to go to San Diego, apparently, after the pictures that I've sent. Maybe because I sent pictures of lobster tacos and waves and sunshine from San Diego.
Lobster
But-
what?
Lobster tacos?
They exist.
Yes.
That
it
sounds really
exists.
good.
That shit
Okay,
sounds
I'll be sure to
delicious.
send pics.
That sounds really good.
Don't
Yeah,
send pictures. Send the lobster taco itself.
Yes,
I want to
Send it to me.
If it would make it there, and you could
Make it
still
to
eat
Virginia.
it, I would send it.
Just put in a like a lunchbox with some ice in it.
It's so gross. That's seafood. What are you talking about?
It'll be. I don't know. Try it. It ain't my dollar. It's yours.
Oh my god. It would probably get stopped in customs and someone would consume it.
If it's coming to my house, the police are gonna look at it.
The police are going to look at it? Why? What have you been caught with before?
I'm just saying. I'm in trouble.
Awful
I'm a
things.
criminal.
You're a criminal? Whatever.
Criminal, young.
Yeah, well, all you guys still need to, you and Dying Fire and all the friends need to come and visit in California.
I already went to your side of the world. You have to come over here, and me and Fire over here.
We can all meet up in New York.
That's a bet. I like New York for about 2 days, and then it's fucking horrible.
I would have to go during winterish time, like during the fall, actually.
It's really nice in the fall.
Because it's just too hot and humid on your side of the world during the summer. It's disgusting.
It's too many. It's too many people. It's too hot for all the people in New York.
Empoleon, thank you so much for the $25 donation. He said, Margbot, keep up the amazing work. One day passes for LA Comic Con are going to be on sale next week. Everyone, please support Margbot on Patreon. She is awesome. Looking forward to your future projects. You are very sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Empoleon.
Let me get $1, bro.
Creepypasta Goblin said, Margbot, come to China. You'll feel taller than you've ever felt in your life.
No, she probably fit in.
I actually would probably fit in. I mean,
So
Goose knows how tall I am, and
Look.
he actually. Okay, we were at the casino, and he literally looked right over me, like I was in front of his face.
Like that's just not even a lie, young. Like she was like, I'm at this bar or whatever, and I was like looking for her, and then she come up and hug me, and I was still looking over her when she come up to hug me. I was like, what is this child doing in the casino? Like talking about can't have children in here.
Oh my god, it's not my fault. I'm 5 feet tall.
You're
Elon.
so small. Can you ride roller coasters like talking about?
Yes, I can ride roller coasters,
All
but
right, I just
you
wanted
know, that's
to
why
check.
some of my friends call me Silent Ninja because I just creep up on people and they can't see me because I'm short.
No, it's just because you're short. That's why they can't see you.
Yeah, I'm aware. Let's see. Creepypasta. Oh, Asian Persuasion said, Creepypasta Goblin, Japan too. Everything is shorter there, not just the people. You know what? Everything would be by my like Margbot size in Japan then. Let's see. Empoleon gonna single-handedly fund you. Oh, Sin.
What, like fund you for what? Because literally, you could go, you could pay for me and you to go see that creepypasta guy with the money that Empoleon will give you.
How about we just fund for that creepypasta guy to come over here? We all get together in California and have all the fun in the sun.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
I
a bet.
agree.
Yeah, let's start a GoFundMe for it, guys.
Let's do it. I don't know how to do that shit though. One of y'all do it.
That creepypasta guy needs to come to California because he needs that tan.
Yeah.
So
I do. I'm like a
let's
new
fund
little
it.
fish at the minute.
I don't know. I'd feel bad though because if we fund you and then your brother gets stuck at home, it's kind of like I'd feel.
Nah,
like
he's
That's
in
right,
America,
so.
right?
No, he'd come home like last week.
Why you ain't come with him?
I know. He didn't tell me. He didn't tell me he's going until like the day before.
He didn't
Are you
tell
kidding
he's
me? You
going
guys
to
live
America.
together.
I know. He didn't tell me. I just saw his suitcase. I was like, "Where are you off to then?"
What the fuck?
And he's-
What?
I think he went Vegas actually.
Wow. So much
Yeah,
for
go
him
Goose.
seeing. Well, he wasn't in California then. He was in Vegas.
No, he
and
went to
Texas
California
too.
too. Yeah, Texas. Yeah, that's where he went.
Yeah,
Why would
Texas.
anyone want to go to Texas?
That trips me out. Yeah, he's like, where are you off to? He was like, fucking America, peace.
Yeah.
I don't care about you. You're not
$600.
All right, so
giving me a ticket.
That's more ammo for your GoFundMe. Like his
Yeah.
twin brother left him behind. Sadly,
Kinda
Left me alone. Yeah. For a month.
Hey,
For a month and didn't tell me.
he went for a month.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
for real.
A month.
Where did he stay? He must know somebody out here because it's not cheap to stay out here.
You must do. I didn't know anything. I still don't know anything about it.
That's very
What?
secretive. He probably
I was-
came to see his girlfriend. That's what it was. That's why he was
I
gone
was-
for so long and didn't tell you about it.
I was about to
I
say, like, if my brother did that shit to me, I'd beat his ass. Like for real. Like
Same
my brother
here.
did that,
My
I'd beat
sister
his
did that
ass.
to me. How dare you go on without me? I thought you guys were twins. So much for being twinsies and like loving each other.
Hold on, you don't know anything about the jump, but that's just straight up throws a wrench in the whole twin. You know, like
Yeah.
see, twins can feel the same shit.
The trust is one a little bit.
That's some bullshit right there. You're supposed to be able to feel what he feel.
Yeah, I know.
I'd be
Yeah.
my brother.
Well, you know, if he did it for a girl, it's all good.
But
Oh,
It's
he
okay.
went to go see a girl.
That's what it
I have
sounds
no
like.
idea. It
I'm
must,
just gonna make up stories right now, guys. I'm just gonna say it's a secret love story.
You're gonna
Oh.
incriminate him.
That's why he didn't tell his twin about it.
Yeah.
Ah,
I still could have gone.
Maybe. Oh my god, have you
I
guys
still
seen that show 90 Day
I still could have been
Fiance?
there.
what?
Have
90
you guys
days.
seen that show, 90 Day Fiance?
No.
Oh,
Okay, so-
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
So basically, these people like somehow they meet somebody who's not in the same country, and they have to apply to these visas. But literally, they have 90 days to get married, and if they don't get married, then the person gets sent back. Maybe that's what he was doing.
So that's way back then.
Nice.
Couldn't stand him.
Oh
It
my God.
didn't take no 90 days. It took her 30 days. Get the fuck out of here.
Just a month.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, Insomniac. You know we heart you.
Nah, that's my
No.
guy, man. I seen he was in New York and Texas and shit. I was like, "You coming to Virginia?" He was like, "No." I was like, "Whatever."
I don't even know
Wait,
what
hold
Virginia
up,
is.
Goblin. What's going on with your computer? I thought you were getting a computer by like the end of the summer or something. He said also go start a GoFundMe for my computer. Is that why you haven't been uploading? Because you haven't gotten the computer? Please tell us. We must know. That is GoFundMe worthy. I mean, if this is GoFundMe worthy, so is that. We need your Irish accent back online.
Absolutely.
Seriously, there aren't like I mean, how many other Irish narrators are there on YouTube?
Mr. Black.
The only one I can think of is the
You don't
Burke.
sound like Irish.
Who? DeBurke.
The Burke,
Oh,
yeah.
the Burke. Yeah.
Is DeBurke Irish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's
I know I asked him that on the interview. I can't remember. Drawing a blank. Wow, I feel awful now. He doesn't do creepypastas though. He does the
No, he
countdown.
doesn't narrate. He's
He's
countdowns.
done it
Mhm.
before though. I think
Yeah, he's done it.
did it for Halloween one year.
Let's see. Oh, Dominique said we are her pudding. Y'all are my
Oh.
pudding.
Yeah, my pudding. You my pudding. Dominique.
But pudding is dessert in the UK. You guys don't
Pudding,
call it dessert, right?
Delicious though.
Nah, it's like some. I call it afters, but some people call it pudding. I don't know anyone that says that, but people say dessert as well. But like that's just like posh people, isn't it?
Oh, the posh
I don't know.
people say dessert?
Yeah, that's what they say. It.
So what do you call it?
I say
Pudding.
afters.
You say what?
I say afters. Ain't that thing?
Afters?
Afters.
Afters, yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah.
afters.
I've
Oh,
never
that's
heard
like-
that.
That's what do you
Okay,
call it?
now I learned something.
Wait, what do you guys call it?
Dessert.
Don't nobody say dessert, Margbot. In my
What do
household,
you call it?
motherfuckers be like, "Let me get something to eat." No, we don't have like a word for it. But I'm gonna 1000% start saying, "Hey, let me get some cookies for afters, young." That's gonna be so dope.
It's better, isn't
They don't call them
Alexis,
cookies.
bring me
They
some
call,
afters.
they call them biscuits,
it?
not cookies. Right?
Huh?
They're biscuits,
right.
you guys. They're not cookies.
But you call biscuits cookies?
Yeah.
Wait, not cookies. The things with the chip, like chocolate chip things in them, aren't they?
Cookies there are different kinds of cookies, but yes, they do have chocolate chips in them. But you guys call those biscuits, right?
Yeah, biscuits. Yeah. Like
See, I told
everything's
you.
like biscuit, pretty much.
I'm calling
Yeah.
her.
Well, I had no idea about this.
Wow. See, we're finding all these cultural differences, guys.
Yeah.
Like just
So
now,
what-
you didn't know that? You didn't know that we called it cookies?
Nope, I had no idea.
Holy shit!
What
What did you think we were talking about when we said cookies?
Like the things with like the chocolate chips in them and that.
Oh no, it's not just
Yeah.
that. We have different kinds of cookies.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Wait. Oh, hold on.
Send me some
Cookies?
pictures on Twitter of what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll send a picture of what I'm talking about. There's
Yeah.
many different kinds of cookies. Okay, so I'm gonna send a few pictures.
You guys send the pictures of cookies.
Shush, you shush. I know exactly what you're thinking. Stop it.
What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. What I'm thinking about.
Okay. Mhm. All right, I'm gonna post it in the chat so everybody can look at the cookies. So these are chocolate chip cookies, and why is it not gonna let me? What the hell? Oh,
Yeah,
it
put a picture in the fucking chat,
yeah,
Margbot.
you can.
You can't put a picture in there. You better draw one.
Why?
You gonna link it?
Yeah.
You're gonna link a picture of a fucking cookie or
He
a
wants
biscuit.
to know.
How do y'all call fudge? We just call fudge.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I think they just call it fudge too.
Receipt and eats.
Recipe.
That's your
Just
your
click on the
go.
link. Just
That's
click
your
on the link.
go-to
Those
for-
are chocolate.
yeah,
Those
I
are
call
chocolate.
them cookies. Yeah.
Okay, you call those cookies. Now,
Yeah.
hold on. Give me a second. I'll send you a different kind.
Okay. I'm excited.
Why are you excited?
I don't know. I want to see what the ones that are biscuits are, so I can tell my friends that those are biscuits.
Those are biscuits. All right. Hold on. I'm still waiting for my crunchies, by the way.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I thought you forget by this. It's like 6. What's it been? It's like not saying 6 months. It's been like a year and 6 months.
It's been like
2015.
Yeah.
You can get them on eBay, but they probably are from 2015 for real.
Oh.
California probably got like little British
There you go. Click on that one. Those are also cookies.
And then Walmart is your other go-to for
They
cookies.
do,
No,
but they're so damn expensive. It's better to just import them at that point.
No, they're biscuits.
Those are
See?
biscuits.
They're
See?
biscuits. They're biscuits.
I'm going to buy me a biscuits tomorrow.
You stop it. Yeah,
I'm
see, we call those cookies as well.
I'm gonna get that to my girl. I'm like, hey, make sure you get some fudge stripe biscuits. She's
Pretty
like,
much anything that's round and like, I don't know, round and small, I guess, are cookies and that are dessert like. Or sorry, aftas.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm writing that shit down.
So if I went to America and I was asking for cookies, I'd be getting all kinds of stuff, wouldn't I?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you ask for biscuits, they'll be like, it's not breakfast time, you weirdo.
I have a very special guest who wants to say hi really quickly.
Hello, wonderful peoples. It's Noctine.
Hey.
They're like, we don't know who the hell you are. No, they didn't say that. Sorry. She just wanted to come say hi and be a part of the horror community once again.
And then she's gonna leave for another 2 years.
Yeah, pretty much. What else is different? Okay. So what do you guys call pudding? Like actual pudding? Not, well, how should I say actual pudding? Because obviously pudding is dessert.
Yeah. I know you guys call sweets candy. I thought that's weird
Yes,
too.
candy.
Yeah, that's weird.
I agree.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, that's weird. I'm calling it sweets. I'm writing all this shit down.
Okay, I'll be right back. You guys keep talking about your sweets and your candies and
Okay.
learning the lingo.
Bet.
I'll be
Taking the
back.
stream over.
Okay, go ahead.
This is now a fucking stream about.
I feel like the stream's gonna fall apart now. Margbot's holding it together.
I know she because I'll just ramble. If you ever see me stream, it's just rambling, drunk, stupidness.
So did you get on the poker in Vegas?
No, I lost like $300 on like slots right away, and like I gave Margbot like $50. I think she dropped money, and I was drunk, and I was like, "Here, have this money," and
Yeah.
then I didn't go get any more, and then we went to the strip club. So I was like, I don't need any money, or I don't need money for I'm gonna use it here.
Rural Bank of Goose.
That shit was over with.
Yeah, I'd lose everything. I know I would. I'd be on the 3-card poker, but I'm bad at it. I'd lose everything.
It's dude, the shit that's affordable is always so filled up, and then like
Yeah.
the only ones you can get on is like $300 a hand, and I'm like, come on, man.
They got that here, like the cheap tables, like the poor people tables, like are just full, and then they've got like the £15 per hand thing. Like, nah,
Absolutely, that's
I
how it is.
got that money.
Yeah, you got enough for one hand. You go in there and win, you good.
My food money as well.
Yeah, I know. You go in there and win, you good. You go in there and lose, you like, fuck, man. I guess I'm eating like canned spaghetti for the next 2 weeks.
That's literally me. No, I stopped going because I won because I started going like January, and I was like, it's actually right because I was winning, and then like every single time I went after I was losing. I was like, no, I'm done with the games.
I've usually I've went to Atlantic City a couple times in New Jersey, and
Yeah,
I usually win. Like I think the last time I won like $600, and then the time before that I won like $500, and so I was just like, damn, Vegas is gonna be dope, and then I lost 300.
You feel like a high roller.
Shit, I don't know what I was thinking. Jesus.
What were you thinking? How dare you?
I was thinking about biscuits and afters. I'm about having some biscuits afters.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about.
What other things are? Yes, candy are sweets.
Oh shit, I forgot we were talking about that.
And then what did you guys move on
Margbot's
to?
together.
Yeah, I know.
rambling. You literally holding this together.
She came right back and took pictures
Yeah.
right where she left off.
Yeah, I didn't know what else you guys were talking about.
Dude, I was telling Creepypasta guy, I was like, dude, if you watch my streams, it's literally just shenanigans. That's it. It's just me talking shit.
I mean, nobody understands what's going on. We're actually being educational here. We're teaching people about other cultures right now. Okay.
I know, and I apologize for my drunken randomness on my streams, but people like it. They always tweet me, "Why are you streaming again?" It's probably because I let them join for no reason.
Yeah, it's pretty bizarre. You let random people join.
Because I'm fucking awesome, Margbot. Jesus.
Did you guys ever see I mean, I don't know if this is still going on, but the Horror Studio 1 streams? Oh my God.
No, I stopped watching that, dude.
Me too.
No, I haven't seen those.
So he used to do this thing where he would let subscribers join and like tell their like creepy tales or whatever. Some of those folks were very, very bizarre. I gotta tell you.
They on the internet. You don't say.
Like they would come out with the strangest like comments. Like some of them wouldn't even tell stories. I'm like, this is what happens when you let random people join your stream.
Yeah, without checking them.
They were very odd.
I don't check.
You just have to look in like the comment section. Like 20% of the people are absolute weirdos. Like you must expect some of them to be weird if you've gone on a stream.
20% of the people are fucking crazy, and then 20% of people are assholes in the horror community. And then I do the shit that creepypasta guy got me to do with the fucking the UK rap.
Oh,
they're so nice. They're not one person is negative. They're like, your reactions are fucking dope, and I'm like, I'm literally just listening to it.
Yeah, I read those comments. That's so much nicer than narration comments.
For real, man.
Yeah, see, that's one thing that I wanted to address in regards to the community. If any narrators out there are listening, don't just approach people. I've said this before. Don't approach people saying, look, you owe me a collaboration, or like, okay, well, let's collaborate, but I want you to put my video on your channel. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah, that's annoying.
I think I was just telling you about that shit. This cat was in my inbox for like 3 days. And he was like, the agreement was, this is the way we're going to do this. And I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't know I signed a fucking contract, bro. Like, I got shit going on in my life.
Someone's like, yeah, you agreed to put my video on your channel. It's like, when?
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't.
Totally did that. That's why I don't fucking collab with anybody. I just, when y'all ask me for stuff, I'm just like, yeah, no problem. But that's it. Crazy people.
Yeah, it's just rude. I don't appreciate.
If you had a lot of rude people, then like speak to you. Like
what
in the community? If you had a lot, like rude people in the community, like.
Oh, there are definitely rude people, but I think most of them don't even realize that they're being rude.
Yeah, that's true.
And then there's people who approach you, like, I mean, personally, and I mean, I'm not saying that I don't enjoy people reaching out to me for the interviews, because I do very much appreciate it. But when you keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, it's like, please stop. I'll get around to it. If, I really want to interview you.
Yeah, if you really wanted to, you would.
Exactly.
You're contradicting yourself. Well, you literally said a little while ago you don't have nobody in the interview, and then you got people screaming to get interviewed. Margbot, you fucking up.
Because I don't interview everybody. Like, if you upload like once a month, every 3 months, then I'm probably not going to interview you. And yeah, I realize what you're saying.
Don't interview yourself then.
I'm not. I haven't. That's why I won't interview myself. And like I was saying earlier, I feel like my channel is mostly known for the interviews now. Like, I don't really think that many people care if I upload videos.
I know people say that shit. The people be like, Margbot's the interview chick, right? I'm like, yeah. I mean, she does scary stuff too, bro. Stop stereotyping everybody. I get all angry.
I'm not gonna lie, it was a little discouraging, because I do know people do watch my videos. Like, my regulars do watch my videos, and I always appreciate it, and love you guys for it. But it's like, oh, the interview chick. Like, yeah, I do interview people, but that's not how I started out. So it was a little bit disheartening. I know. No, I mean, I don't. It's not a bad rep to have. It's just
I'm about to say you get the cloud chasers from it. They be like, oh, she did but then you get the haters. It's easy to hate on you, because I remember when them young kids was hating on you. That's all. It was like, you only big because you narrate bigger channels. I was like, that doesn't even make sense. So how the fuck would she have people subscribe to her just because she interviewed somebody? I'd be like, y'all, some of them kids is dumb as shit.
Yeah, it's like I can't please everybody, obviously. And some people are like, you only interview big channels and blah 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 because I feel like I.
Mr.
But even
Ramsay,
then,
that's a huge.
why does it make a difference if you know, like you I can't even talk a minute. My brain's dead. Like, why would it matter if you do the interviews with bigger channels anyway? Like, why does that make a difference?
Well, see, they were under some strange impression that I only interviewed big channels supposedly because of the sub count or the view count, which honestly, not very many people. Like, if I was to compare the ratio of the people that watched an interview, like, let's say when I interviewed you, like, you were at what, like 150K at the time, I think. If I was to compare the ratio of how many of your subscribers ended up subscribing to me or ended up viewing the interview, it's actually very low. Like, I don't do this to get subs from the big names. I do this for the fun of it. And then people just have to
exactly
ruin it.
But if they was doing the interviews and then they had like a bigger channel comes to them, they would do it 100%.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it's not. Obviously, you just do it because you enjoy it. But if they had bigger channels, I'm sure they would.
Let's see. Creepypasta Goblin said, shout out to Goosey for giving me the format for turning down a clap with a long-term commenter on my vids.
You're welcome.
Wait, what'd you tell him?
I think I like wrote out what I be saying to people. I forget what I said, but I feel like I was like, hey man, I'm really busy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you need to do is start your own channel, because that's what them new people do. They're like, hey man, I see you got like 5,000, 6,000 subs. I was thinking that we could do a video on your channel so I can get some subs. And I'd be like, how about you learn what the fuck you doing? How about you figure out what you want to do first and then come back?
I agree. I think if they're putting in loads of effort and they're not getting the subs and like the videos are good quality, then of course I'll collab with them. But if it's just they've got like 2 videos and they're bad quality and rushed, like I'm obviously not gonna just promote them.
See, that's another thing is like I've had people approach me and they're like, hey, you know, I'd love to do an interview. And then I check out their channel and I'm sorry, but it sucks. I'm really not going to interview you. I'm not trying to be a snob, guys. You guys all know I'm kind of humble about this. But
some people are really bad, though. Like, I be feeling bad because they be the nicest. They be the nicest motherfuckers in the world. They're like, oh, you want to collab, man? I really love your videos. And I'm just like, oh, shit, let me check you out. And then that shit's like, I said something.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, did you even try? Like, what are you doing? You recording with a potato?
And then some of them sound like a movie character, but not in a good way.
I've seen them cats before.
Oh my gosh, Napoleon! $50. Margbot, I will always support you. Your narrations and interviews are always entertaining. Thank you so much, Napoleon. You're so sweet.
I'm streaming after this, bro.
Yeah. That's my GoFundMe to get me to
Margbot. That's like 75. That's what he's doing it for.
Oh my god. Why? Because I'm trying to fly out to London to meet that creepypasta guy? Absolutely. Is that what the money's for? Is that where it's going? Me and Goose want to go out there.
Have us connect. We're all going to connect.
Yeah.
I think it's just easier to fly that creepypasta guy out here, honestly.
I'm saying that's what I meant. You need to give him the money so he can fly out there. Don't tell
okay, so all proceeds
what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell him.
So he can get the same tan that his brother got, except it'll be a better tan.
Come back with blue hair, with better blue hair, because his blue hair was kind of whack. I'm telling him like, oh,
wait, what blue hair? Who had blue hair?
Blue hair, Margbot. Do you not pay attention to your friends?
You did. Yeah, no, you had blue hair. I didn't know.
No, Insomniac did.
No way. Yeah. Show me.
Yeah, he did.
But it's very light. I don't know how he did it.
It's almost not there.
Yeah, it's just like tinted. I was like, what did you use Kool-Aid? Why does it look like that?
Yeah, I told him it looked shit.
Who dyes their hair with Kool-Aid?
Little kids in my daughter's school.
Apparently so.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I was like, oh okay. God. You're gonna have ants in your fucking bedroom. But yeah, it was like light blue, like talking about. I seen that shit.
Gotcha. Okay, so as I said earlier, please everybody go tweet spam Beside the Dying Fire. It is his birthday today. He's probably out partying somewhere hardcore. But yeah, I think we had fun, didn't we, guys?
Absolutely.
I think we're gonna wrap it up because my brain is starting to shut down. Like I'm not even making sense anymore.
Mine shut down like an hour ago.
Yeah, I don't know how we're all still functioning, especially you.
Yeah, it's time to go to sleep for you, dog.
Yeah.
It's time for all of us to go to sleep because we're all old. Actually, I think that creepypasta guy is like the youngest one here.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. How old are you guys?
I'm 45.
29. You're not 45, liar. I'm 29 and he's 30.
I'm not 30. Let me tell you. Oh, I am 30. Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. No wonder my back hurts. Jesus.
How old are you, creepypasta guy? Aren't you like 20?
21.
Yeah, see, you're a baby.
Oh, you got it.
You don't
dog.
need the sleep. That's why you're still functioning.
Hell yeah. When I was
Anyway.
21, I didn't go to sleep.
So let's make it happen. Let's bring that creepypasta guy out here so we can all go have fun
Do
in the
it.
sun.
Yeah, everyone
wait for
donate.
me.
Everyone
Yeah. Napoleon did his part. Good job, Napoleon. High five, bro.
Oh, Dominique, yes, we did watch Infinity War. I think we had a discussion about it a couple months ago. I can't wait for the next part.
I don't feel very well, Dominique.
You stop that! I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Please be safe out there. And be kind to your robot brethren because one day they will take over the world. I promise you. Anyway, have a good evening. Margbot out.
Stay hungry.